Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And today we are going to learn about new chapter. We are going to learn about chemical bonding. And before we start our lesson, there is some introduction for this chapter. There is some terms that I think it is important for us to know first, because we are going to use the terms in this chapter. So I hope you at least can memorize the definition of these terms. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So we are in this chapter. We will talk a lot about these three things. The first one is element. Yeah, so element in this definition is the simplest substance in the nature that cannot be broken down into smaller parts. Or by the definition, we can also say that element is the smallest thing of a substance, and this cannot be cut into smaller piece. So it cannot be broken down into smaller parts by normal chemical means. Okay, and the example of elements can be shown in um, periodic table. Example of example of elements. There are like C for carbon, and then He for helium, and then Ca for calcium. So there are a lot of elements you can find in the periodic table. Okay, so all things that listed on the periodic tables are elements. Okay, so elements. Okay, so this is for the element. And then number two, we have molecule. Yeah, so by the definition, when atoms from different elements, yeah, so from different element are joined together in groups, they form molecules. Okay, so actually not only different elements, but also it can be same elements. Okay, but at least the molecule must be consist at least two or more atoms. Okay, and the example of molecule is molecule of water, as we know that it is H2O, and also molecule of oxygen, which is O2. Yeah. Okay, so this is molecule. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, Okay, molecule. Yeah. So molecule is when two atoms. Yeah, two atoms or more. Yeah, combine together. Okay, so it will form something called molecule. An example for molecule, water. Yeah, water is a molecule. Yeah, and the formula is H2O, which consists of two atoms. Yeah, two atoms of hydrogens, and also one atom of oxygen. Yeah, so this is the molecule of water, and also we know in this example there is oxygen. Yeah, okay, oxygen, molecule of oxygen. Yeah, and the formula is O2. But for this molecule, for the oxygen molecule, it consists of two atoms of oxygen. Okay, yeah. So the reason why there is oxygen, in the form of O2, because in the nature, it's hard for us to find only one single atom of O2. So it is hard for us to find a single atom, yeah, of oxygen, yeah, oxygen in nature. Okay, yeah. So if you want to find, only atom O, it's very hard. Okay, because in nature, uh, the form of oxygen the oxygen can be found in the form of O2. So O2. So if you want to make a single atom of oxygen, then you have to find the O2 first, the molecule of oxygen. Then after that, you can make some kind of experiment, to get only one single atom of oxygen. And also another example is aluminum. Yeah, alu Aluminum. So in periodic table, the atom of uh, aluminum is Al. This the atomic symbol of aluminum is Al. But again, in the nature, it's hard for us to find only Al. Okay. If you want to get Al, we have to find something called aluminium. Sorry, alu aluminium dioxide. Dioxide, or Al2O3. Okay, in the nature, we can only find this. Okay, we can only find this. We cannot directly find this. So if you want to get aluminium, then we have to find this first, and then we can make chemical certain chemical mean to separate between the aluminum and the oxygen until you can find pure aluminum. So that's why the definition of molecule is very important for us. At least to understand this chapter. Okay, I'll go back to okay. So and then the last thing is compound. So okay, compound, it is number 3. Okay, so I will use another. Okay, so molecule, compound, I mean. So compound. So it's kind of molecule made of two or more different elements. So actually, compound, is part of a molecule. But specifically, but specific for different how to say different elements. Okay. So H2O is also a compound, because it consists of two different elements. The first one is hydrogen, and then the second one is oxygen. And for O2, for O2, it is not a compound. But for these two, H2O and O2, can be classified into molecule. So if I make a diagram, so let's say this is okay, I will use another. Okay, so okay, so this is a molecule. Then there is inner circle, called a compound. Yeah, so the example of molecule, yeah, it can be O2 and then H2 and then NH4, NH3, I mean, and then H2O. Yeah, but inside this compound, yeah, only H2O and NH3. Yeah, O2 and H2 cannot be inside this circle because it consists of same elements. But water and NH3 can be also classified into compound because H2O and H2O and NH3, yeah, consists of two different elements. Yeah, so yeah, so they are a compound. Yeah. Okay, so that is the definition. Yeah, the definition of molecule. Yeah, molecule, also element, and then the last one is compound. Yeah. And I hope you can learn, and I hope you can memorize the definition because we are going to use these terms. Yeah, these three terms a lot in this chapter. Okay, I will go to the next slide. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nah. Um. Okay. Chemical formulas. Actually, uh, in chemical formulas, we can identify the number of atoms inside a molecule. Yeah. Okay. For the example, yeah, formula of this substance. Okay. So this is a certain compound H3PO4. Yeah. Okay. Chemical formula. Yeah, so this is H3PO4. So it is consists of three atoms of H and then one atom of uh, phosphor and then phosphorus and then four atoms of oxygen. Yeah, so this is the chemical formula of compound of compound, and this is the atomic member of this molecule or compound. Yeah. Okay. And then okay, sometimes yeah, compound or molecule can bond together. Yeah, so molecule plus molecule or compound plus compound. And in this slide, there is an example. Yeah, in this. Okay, so I will write down first. NH4. Okay. Okay. So when we spot a bracket here, so we can identify that inside the bracket is a molecule or compound. Yeah. Okay. So and then SO4. Okay. SO4. Yeah. So inside in this formula, yeah, in this formula there are two groups of compound or two groups of molecule. Yeah. Okay, so we can divide this formula into two groups of NH4 and then one group of SO4. Okay, yeah. So if I want to ask you uh, how many nitrogen in this? Yeah. So the answer is n times by 2, yeah, because there are two groups, yeah. So n times 2, so the answer is 2 atoms of nitrogen. Okay. And then let's say how many hydrogen, yeah, hydrogen in uh, in uh, in this formula, yeah. So the answer is H4 H4 times 2, yeah. So there are 4 atoms of hydrogen times by 2, yeah. So there are 8 atoms of hydrogen, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's all, yeah. If I ask you how many sulfur atom in this substance, then the answer is 1, yeah. And then for for oxygen, there are 4 atoms of oxygen. Okay, so, yeah. So this is how to indicate, yeah, the number of atom inside compound or inside molecule. You can use the chemical formula, yeah, to identify the atoms inside the compound. Okay, so that's all for this video. We can continue to the next. Okay, thanks for your attention.